Satsang-87. The Seed of Karma. 20th October, 1935. Evening Satsang. I am Para Bhakti, supreme devotion. What does this mean? Devotion is of two kinds, the lower and the higher. The higher devotion means to see oneself as one is. By higher devotion, the devotee can see God. Those who are true devotees have no bondage of any kind. Not a single action can bind true devotees. This is a great secret. This talk is private and secret. This is the heart-to-heart talk between Param Atman and his devotee. Only the great devotee and the Supreme Self will understand this, and nobody else. The knowledge that leads to liberation comes of its own accord to one who really wishes to be free. One who desires something gains strength and bravery in that work and becomes perfect in it. In human birth, many people have many kinds of desires, but it is very rare to have a yearning for liberation. One who has great faith and becomes steadfast in devotion may even let go of this knowledge of attaining freedom, but it does not leave him. This knowledge is the resting place for the one who really listens. This para bhakti, or supreme devotion, is so great that by only listening, devotees realize Atman. Have you not gained knowledge by listening to this higher devotion? If you are given sugar or any sweet, it is but natural that others will also find it sweet. I have told you this secret knowledge in its pure form. This is the best knowledge of all types of knowledge. This knowledge is the essence. It is the core of knowledge. It is by this knowledge that the Vedas are considered important. Only the intelligent knowers of Brahman obtain this knowledge. I have given this knowledge which is not given by Vedic scholars, nor the Vedas to others. By this knowledge, ignorance of all kinds will go, and the individual and God will get rest. I have given you this wisdom which is beyond the mind and intellect. I have bestowed all of my wealth upon you. What I have told you is now fully present in your consciousness. Are you convinced that all is Brahman, as I have told you? Is there any doubt still in your mind? If you have not followed, I will tell you again. All of this world appearance is only life energy. Everything, including your body, is Brahman, absolute pure consciousness. One who is convinced of this must never have duality in his mind, such as I and you. Really, this duality does not exist. When I is gone, that which remains is the state of Brahman. Originally, there is no duality of me and you. Whatever you see with your eyes is a form. It is seen by you, and that is not yourself. When it is experienced that something is not your form, then you become formless. Naturally, the notion of you will disappear along with the sense of I. This sense of I is the ego. But as your form is nullified, that ego also disappears. Unless there is some form, the ego does not have any base. Without a form, there is no place for it. Now you have become formless, as you were originally. There is nothing that can be tied to the formless, nor is there any way to bind it. Formless being always remains free from bondage. It has no bondage. That is why it is called unattached and egoless. Now, the meditation, the meditator, and the object of meditation are all gone. If the meditator is not in existence, who is there to be meditated upon? When one knows this, he has no karmic bondage. Action is the activity of illusion, and it belongs to the individual, the jiva. It is the jiva's concern to think, I will get benefit out of this action, or I will get some auspicious things. Good and bad are all part of illusion. For a man of self-knowledge, there is neither good nor bad. Who will do the work when no benefit is desired? Action is meant for getting some benefit. Who is the entity that receives the benefit? That which was the jiva has gone, and he has become Brahman. The customer has gone. The owner has remained, whole, total, and complete. There is nothing wanting in him. As long as one is proud of one's actions, he must be considered to not be certain about the self. He still has doubt. And knowledge with doubt is false. Since you are not certain that you are yourself God, I have told you this. When all of the illusion is basically false, what harm is there if there is a multitude of false things in it? When everything is false or untrue, Where is the truth in it? And what is wrong in the illusion if the I is proved false? Both heaven and hell are false. It is all nothing but imagination. Nothing can be equal to self-conviction. When this self-conviction is truly established, that is Param Atman. Self-conviction must not waver at all. It must be unmoved. That is the Almighty God. Unwavering conviction is God. By conviction, further conviction is developed. And finally, tremendous power is achieved. Self-conviction must increase. If it is wavering, it is of no use. While there is no steady self-conviction, a huge catastrophe is going on, which is our own imagination. Do not be deterred even if many such meteors fall. Whatever happens, let it happen. Always keep on strengthening your self-conviction. Is trying to prove the unreal illusion to be real a vow of truth? By trying to do so, you build it up and go astray from your own true nature, Swarupa. There must not be any intention to prove true that which is not true. The conviction that you are the self must be made stronger. The fall from the self is the worst fall of all. It is necessary that you have very strong conviction that you are Atman, the self. A great priest once said, "Until the sun accepts my offering, he will not set." The story goes like this. A priest who was well versed in the Vedas and was a great ascetic was asleep. As it was evening, his wife tried to awaken him, saying, "The sun is about to set. The right time of performing sandhya prayers will be missed." He said, "Let me sleep for some time more. The sun will not set so long as I do not get up." This was his actual experience. The body is but our shadow. You must not be proud of the body. That is why a man who has realized Brahman has not one iota of respect for rituals. All rituals are performed because of fear. Only those who are afraid perform various rituals. Lost is the father and the mother of fear. The fear is that one will suffer a loss. If one is having no fear, why should he perform any actions? Fear is the reason for all actions. One who is fearless has neither fear nor karma. The fearless man is beyond the body. He is formless. Karma is born out of doubt. Doubt is the seed of karma. To be doubtless means to be seedless. If roasted rice is sown, it does not grow. Similarly, karma does not give any gain or loss to one who is wise. When the self is realized as bodiless, God is known to be formless. Such a realized one is himself formless. Formless is his own town, and formless is his house. He is his own food and maintenance. Everything is the self. This is the achievement of imperishable reality.